5 minutes on the clock. Like 2:50, we start working on trade ball. All right? Any other questions?
Yo. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Good people. Saturday afternoon. We are live from Emmanuel College, 2025 Unsigned Hype event. You know what I mean? My brother pulling back up here. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Huh?
What's already going?
You know what? No, so just just go live on Facebook. Just go live on Facebook.
Go live on Facebook?
Yeah. Unless you're gonna join, you could just join the studio, yeah. There you go.
Oh, okay. You already
Yeah, I'm already on. I mean, but we can, you can set up right here. You know what I'm saying? As my brother sets up his station, his area. He wants to meet. Oh. Yes, sir.
College coaches down here. Got a few in the hallway too.
Yo, you gotta change this on spot. Just real quick, I'm like, I don't want that.
Well, actually, this ain't even on.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we are here broadcasting live from the 2025 Unsigned Hype event. It's a pretty dope thing that's going on here now. Got about 20 high school players, combination of players, and we have some junior college guys here, and they are going through the reps to
Invite.
hold on. Yep.
Any questions? Are we ready to go?
Oh.
Hey, everybody should be talking balls to the ball and shooting balls to the ball. Whoa. Everybody's passing. Everybody's passing. Learn on the fly.
Oh, come on. It's saying an error occurred. Please try again later.
Oh, just from spawn months. I don't know if from
All right. Okay. Trying to get my brother Sammy checked in here, man. We having some issues right now. You know what I mean? Geezy, what's good, brother? We down here, man, at Emmanuel College. Sleep's got his Unsigned Hype event going on here. Me and Sammy's here holding it down, representing for Grove Hall. We got my man Davon Edwards. We got Dre Barboza. We got Aunt Gurley. We got James Lambert in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I got you. I got you, brother. All right. So
It's been going on for about how long now? Since 2?
Yeah. Still saying the same thing. You got your email address?
Huh?
It's still saying the same thing. It's not letting me. Yeah, man. Unless you want to send me your email address. If you can access the link from there, I can send it there. No.
My email?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. But other than that, man, we just here, watch these young hoopers get this work in. Yo. Animal.
Which one? Dark skin? Right?
Animal.
You look like you.
Animal. He's you see how hard he's playing, right? Like animal.
You look like you rebounding and just hustles.
Yo, listen. When we get him back outside in Crew Love, he's gonna go crazy this song. I'm telling you. Okay. Young boys, they out here working, man. They're working. This is a dope thing. You know what I mean? Should have been 20 more kids down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is such a dope event. Shout out to the good brother Terrence Favors for having this, man. This is a really dope event. Super dope. You know? Kids are down here working and out here getting after it, getting to it, man. You know? So kids is working. Kids
didn't look all that great.
Young Ja too. It's my boy right there, yo. He went to New York last summer with me.
Young boy?
Young boy Ja. Young Ja. Shot Mike. There we go. Yep. No. Keep the camera on there. Yeah. Yep. I got the iPad here if you just want to set up and go live on Facebook. Young Morant.
I've seen him before.
Young Ja Morant. Oh, he's his pops. Pops look just like him. He looked just like his pops. Young boys is getting this work in, man. They're getting this work in. It's a dope platform. Right now, it's a lot of layups. They got the drills and all that type of stuff. But they're working hard out here. Yep.
So we are not out here to waste time.
Nah, definitely not, man. Brought some snacks for the kids. Shout out to the good brother Little for bringing some snacks for him. You know what I mean? We got V Healthy out there too. V Healthy got the amazing smoothies. There's a masseuse out there.
Oh, that's why James out there.
Yeah. Lambert, the good brother. Always. The good brother now. Listen. That's my brother, but okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. And we'll be here for a good portion of the show. You know what I'm saying? I love it. AG. They're not used to what you used to.
Yeah.
Also, you gonna be here this summer? No. Man, where you
Where
where you
at?
from? Right. Okay. All right, we gotta help you get a job. We gotta help you get a job. Definitely.
What state you from? Miami? Oh, okay. Florida.
All right. I'll reach out to Dre. I'm gonna have something for you. Does it matter? Okay. All right.
How old are you? 18. You know, they got that spot right on Regis Road. They got that computer and software spot. It's a house, and he takes in kids from the ages of I want to say 16 to 22, and he's. I have the flyer.
Yeah, get that information for me, man.
I got the
We
flyer.
want to help the young boy get a job, man. Trying to impact the youth out here, helping them work, helping them get jobs. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. He brought some snack. Well, you know, this guy's a snack guy. He brought some snacks.
He healthy
He brought
now.
some snacks
He
for the
healthy
kids.
now.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, you don't know.
Y'all live?
We are live. We live. The good brother James Lambert. Uh-oh. It's all good. Got the good brother James Lambert just pulled up, man.
That's why I need some of these Fritos. Man, oh my fault. I can slide right here.
Yeah, of course, man. We're gonna take my settings off. We're gonna take my virtual background off. Yeah, no virtual background.
Crack is open.
Huh? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go, brother.
Huh?
All right, so we back here. Overbody emergency exit side, but we here, man. We here live, and as you can see on the screen from the IG page that the young boys is out here working. Definitely working. Yes, sir. Shout out to the good brother Little for yo, man. I gotta get me something, man. What they got up there?
How much of the shirts?
What are the shirts?
I don't think any fit them. I don't think you fit any.
Yeah.
3X right
That 3X, nah, you need a 5X. They're smaller.
The ratio to cotton.
Yeah.
The cotton ratio.
So what you want?
What?
You said what they got over there?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh man, be healthy. They got two types. They got the cherry and they got sunset.
I gotta go. Thank you, brother. I gotta support him, man. It's my guy. He got his tribe up here, man.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So, we got the good brother.
You want to flip this around?
You know what I'm saying? Hanging out with us. We got my other brother. Oh, man.
On the Tizzle, what they got on there?
You know what I'm saying? So we got the IG set up. We live on Facebook right now from my page.
I like the troll. Who watching right now?
We can't see exactly who's watching us.
Okay. I'm about to say, I'm a troll real quick.
Huh? You got a troll?
You see on IG? You guys on IG either?
Nope, we can't see it. We got a few people watching. So what's going on, man? How y'all brothers feeling? What do you guys think about this event? Like,
man, it was a pleasure working with Sleep on this one so far. Right now, he got about a little bit more than 20 guys, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Right around 20, a little bit more than 20. The difference between this one compared to most exposure camps, there's a qualitative learning, the skill development piece, and obviously they're going to get into the games.
Right.
At the end, though, we create a platform. Well, one of the parts, we create a platform where they can, it's going to be a Q&A, but a real Q&A, right? Everything from, what was it like when you internalize, failures, lost confidence, how long does that stem and brew? How do you get out of that space? Blah, 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 right?
Yep.
but I'm gonna throw it at coaches in real ways so that when it hits their chest, I want a vulnerable answer.
Right.
Because that's the only way kids get permission granting in terms of knowing that it's something that they can actually work through.
Yeah.
Then the other part, we're supposed to have a parents' workshop. We're learning now that 98% of the students come without parents.
Yeah.
So it may not make sense to do that part moving forward. But yeah,
It's a great thought and great idea though for it. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll tell you too, man. Anybody who really has an entrepreneurial spirit, when you're doing something like this to create a bridge, you got to just come as prepared as possible and then be willing to make pivots.
yeah.
So at least we're prepared. If we did have it, we had 3 amazing sessions that would have taken place, but we'll figure out a qualitative way to get that out.
Yeah.
I think this is real dope. You know, getting a chance to be seen by some of the coaches that probably wouldn't have been able to see him at other places.
Yeah.
So definitely dope. Some of these kids I ain't even seen before.
No, the young kids need a platform for sure. They need a platform like this. You know what I mean? You have the combination of the rising seniors with the current seniors. Then you have a few JUCO transfers. You know what I mean? Which definitely matters. I see the good brother Dre Barbosa here from RCC, and has a couple of his kids here. You know what I mean? And they're doing great building that program back up, you know, to where it is. You got Davon Edwards, who is in his second year over at Brighton High School, rebuilding that platform. You know what I mean? A young man who's an alumni there, who's won a state title there, coming. Davon.
Oh, you did?
You won a chip there. Yep, he won a chip there. Not just a chip, like he was one of those guys when he was there. Like he wasn't just, he didn't just ride the pine. Like,
I got a real conversation. So and having a conversation with Devon also, trying to measure like the pool of talent in the city. So I think one of the things I have with all coaches is like every
that's a good
team
question.
usually has a hitter. I know every team I've ever played on is somebody who can go get you a quick 25.
At least one. At least
one.
one. At least
And
one.
if you got 2, it's like that's 2 20s walking around. You know?
Right,
It's nice
right.
to have 40 points walking the gym on the. So does that talent level exist in the city anymore? Are there any walking buckets in the city?
I still think it's some. It's not probably as many as there once was.
Yeah.
But it's a few.
Let me clarify. I'm not talking about prep.
No, absolutely.
No. Now
I'm
these
talking
kids
about
are
riding
going
the yellow
prep.
bus straight to the school or taking T to the school type kid.
Get a couple. Just probably
Y'all ain't saying it with your chest. You ain't nobody saying it with your chest.
Probably a
Ain't
couple.
nobody. I heard just 0.
He said just,
I heard ain't no goons out there.
Nah. There's a young kid here.
Name me 4. I need 4.
There's a young kid here. He's a point guard. He plays with a young boy named Krim, who goes to Latin Academy, who is a monster.
what's the kid from Burke? I mean, well, not Burke no longer. The Harlem, the point guard, Spanish kid.
Is
I don't
that
know
just
his name, but he
just
can get you a good 20.
there's a kid over at the Burke. His name is Ian.
Okay.
So
So that's 2.
who has that kind of
I'm talking
potential.
25. Walking 25.
Who-
23.2.
Much different from when we were young in that age. Much different. It's way different. You probably might get 1 or 2.
No, here's my secondary question.
Mhm.
Because y'all can't name 4. Is it because the skill level is better across the board instead of having some guys that are really good and some not? I will say this too. Like my era, and I'm not from Boston, but the dudes that I played against in Boston when I was at my level, I know sometimes they be my height, right? I played against Eat Downey, Fruit.
Oh yeah, that's your age.
Shaw,
That's your age bracket.
So like those guys are taller and more skilled. And I'm not sure they played city ball, right?
Yeah.
Fruit, yes.
Fruit was in South Boston.
Fruit was a Southie.
He was there with.
But my point is like, I guess my question is, was it that basketball back then, you only had a few guys that could really kill, so they dominated, and then now everybody's on the same level? Or would you just say basketball is diluted now?
Basketball is very diluted now.
Yeah, I feel it's a little diluted, and I feel like I'm being nice. I feel like the distractions, unfortunately, are enabling the young people from wanting to be great in the space. Because I feel like that, I mean, again, you could ride by courts in different various neighborhoods, Roxbury, Mattapan, the courts are empty.
So
Yeah.
what city? Okay. Let me,
Courts are empty. Courts are
let
empty.
me be messy. What city produces
Here
the
you
best talent? No,
here you go.
let's
Here
not
you
get
go.
real.
Here you go. I
Let's be
love
sincere.
it.
No,
I
let's
love
be
it.
sincere.
Okay.
Right? Because
Let's do it.
I don't want
I
to
think
put.
Lawrence right now.
No. I got you.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it in the city of Boston first.
Yep.
What part of the city, and then let's do the state or the major cities.
City.
Because if I was arguing right now for public school talent, last year Worcester had it. We're talking about from a statewide,
Okay.
right? Whether it was North High, some other spots. But
Makes sense.
let's just talk from a city perspective. What I know y'all ain't gonna get no refreshers. You got to be healthy in the hallway.
Well, we had. I
Hey, that's
realized
blasphemy. No, I'm
I didn't
joking, I'm
realize.
joking.
You
So, but
stupid.
like, let's measure the talent, though, right?
Shout out
to be
to
healthy.
be healthy though.
So where would you say talent ranks best in the city? Last 2 years.
Georgia.
Now you gotta give me a why though. You already know show bus. I ain't just taking no just random answer. I want names. Also, who's the best player to come out of Dorchester ever?
The best player ever to come out of Dorchester.
I want to see if y'all co-sign this.
Oh,
the best player to
man.
come out of Dorchester ever.
So
You get one. You don't get tied. You know, I don't want to hear none of that shit.
the best player
In my era,
that
I can't go best player all time.
Why not?
You'll have us getting chased out of the building.
no, never
Just
that.
chest. I don't care.
You gonna get somebody like Chan or someone like that coming to kick.
I didn't see guys like that. So the best player that I remember growing up that I've ever saw from Dorchester, you know, they claim him in other parts of the city, is Jamal Jackson. That's the best player that I've ever. Again, I'm going. I'm just, but some people that don't know the history would dispute that.
Why was he like?
Because he was so talented. It was effortless how he played. He was so good that it was effortless. He had your type of skill set, meaning a big wing that has so much guard skills. As far as handle, could shoot, post.
Okay,
Like he was ahead of his. Jamal Jackson was ahead of his time.
So that's Dorchester. Give me Mattapan.
Best Dana Barrows.
Who with Mattapan?
Dana Barrows from Mattapan. Dana Barrows is the best.
Cool. All right, give me South End.
South End.
I'm going Roxbury last.
South End. Best player from South End. Yeah, I don't even want to.
That's a hard one.
Yeah,
That's definitely a hard one. So we had
you could help out with the South End
a
part.
ton of players.
Just pick one. Because that's like Lennox. That's like I don't know any who from Lennox.
You didn't tell me you don't know. I don't know the answer.
Stevie Mahia? No.
He's Southie, right?
He's Southie, but Roxbury claims him. I would say BJ that I could think of off the top of my head.
Okay, so
and he's a little old. He's a little older.
You got BJ too.
BJ Henry.
Nah, I probably wouldn't. I probably would have picked Troy Greer over DJ, but then again, because remember the Greers are from over there.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Troy Greer.
Troy from South End. Dana Barrows from Mattapan.
Yep.
We got from Dorchester. We got Jamal Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Who we got from Southie? Make it messy too.
South Boston.
So
Roger.
You got Shaw. You got Fruit. You got Steve Mahia.
From South Boston.
Fruity's from Southie.
Yeah,
Southeast.
I don't know.
I mean, if you went to high school, there, it kind of says you from there.
Yeah.
So who else? And I don't know all the names. I'm not trying to.
I would say Roger. If you're talking about South Boston, I'd probably say Roger Robinson.
What about my man too? Jonathan DePina. Ain't he from out there too?
No, Juke just went to Southie.
Okay, same thing though. Wherever you played the high school ball, kind of where
You're right, but that's why I picked Roger because I know Roger's from Southie. I know Roger's from Southie.
Let's identify. We get other people that are from Southie. Meaning went to Southie High.
Like Monty.
So who's the best to come out of Southie High?
Oh, that's a different story. The best to come out of South Boston High School, in my opinion, Ricky Lambright. No, Courtney Jackson.
Courtney
Courtney Jackson.
yeah.
Courtney Jackson.
Yeah.
Courtney Jackson. Yeah.
So who's the best come out of South?
South Boston High School?
What's the difference again? If you went to South Boston High School, I know you're not from
But
there.
yeah, you might not be
that's
from
who you had
there.
to rep.
No, that doesn't mean that because Monty's from Roxbury. Just saying.
Why the hell you go to South?
I'm just saying because they all played AAU together. So you gotta understand too, right? In that era right there with Monty, DePina and them, those guys all played AAU together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy
So
thing about it,
that's and they hung out together.
yeah.
So that's why they went to
Though,
high
I
school
thought
together
Roger was
too.
the best out of all three of them
When they were
first got
younger,
together.
So
Roger you can make an argument for that. You can make an argument for it. I would still say Monty,
Nah, Monty
but
ended up
if
being-
someone
yeah.
said Roger was just as good, I couldn't because I saw Roger at his youth and saw how good he was. Talking about handle, jump shot. When you watch
You know he got
his
Jay.
son, when
Jay
you
was
watch
good.
his son play,
Yeah.
he's almost a lefty version of Roger with more athleticism.
Yeah. So, okay, we're gonna come to another conversation too. But
Yep.
So let's finish this conversation. So, out of South B, you're telling me
Probably Monty.
I'm going Monty or Rick Lambright
Yeah,
Okay.
out of the high school.
All right,
I'm actually gonna say Ricky
What
Lambright.
about Hyde Park?
Hyde Park.
Hyde Park.
Man,
They were trash forever in the day.
nah, but there was
Goddamn.
no.
Who went there? Winston. Who was there?
I can't think of it.
Went there.
I can't think of his last name.
Hey, not forever in the day. You said John Charles.
Yeah, they were.
John
Nah.
Charles played basketball in high school?
Lo-
Yeah,
I thought he was like y'all told me. You the one told me he used to get water.
that
Nah,
too.
here you go. Here you
Hey
go.
John, they
Here
told
you
me.
go. Here you go.
Nah, hey, I
Here
don't know
you
what
go.
camera I'm looking at right now. John,
Here
they
you
told
go.
me that
Here
in
you
high
go.
school. Like
I
you were-
definitely
you were-
never said that. I ain't gonna
Oh,
do.
you co-signed.
I
You said he
gonna
was
do-
a. You said he was
I
a player
ain't
manager.
doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm
You
not
said
doing.
he was a player.
I didn't see him, so I can't say. I didn't
Look,
see him, but I ain't gonna do my boy John like that.
He
though.
came from out of Hyde Park, though, right? Reggie Carter was from Hyde Park.
I never heard that. Reggie
No,
Reggie
he
Carter
grew up in Hyde Park.
lived on Spencer Street. He lived on Spencer Street in Dorchester. That's why I know Reggie Carter. You guys always trying to start some bull. I'm just saying.
Fred from Hyde Park.
All right, here we go.
Spencer Street.
So we saying, are you saying
Spencer.
Reggie or John Charles? Who's the best come out of Hyde Park?
No, it was not.
What is the cat's name?
All right, if
Lloyd.
you're talking about Hyde Park to school,
Lloyd
Hey, yo,
something.
Tag somebody in this, man. We about to start naming names in a minute. So tag somebody because it's gonna get messy. Tag somebody because I'm gonna make this messy in a minute.
Yo, oh my man. Shout out to my brother Jay Branch on here. Crew love in the building. You know what I mean? Make sure you tune in for Game 7 of Dorchester versus Roxbury this summer. What he said, pick South and right, man. Well, you help me
Hey, nah,
out.
Jay, tell me,
Please,
man.
please, Jay, chime in the comments and tell me who did I leave out? Jay Branch. Who did I leave out?
Why
Jay
Jay's
from
thinking
South
though?
Bend.
So now tell me, who's the best to come out of Roxbury?
The best to come out of Roxbury, in my opinion.
How come ain't nobody said Courtney Leonard? Courtney
Eldridge.
Eldridge, thank you.
I mean, he because Courtney considers himself a Dorchester person, and that's how it is sometimes.
Courtney's
I mean,
Dorchester. But
Yeah,
I think Jamal Jackson is the you asked me the best. You asked me the best I ever saw,
Yeah.
right?
No, it's fair.
The best I ever saw was Jamal Jackson. Now is Courtney right there with him? In my opinion, yeah. Courtney absolutely is. I'm biased to some guys.
Jamal Jackson,
So-
Bunny Jefferson.
Better player,
Yeah.
Jamal Jackson.
So a couple of let's finish this Roxbury conversation first.
So okay, yes. Before we get love, so Roxbury, yes. Wayne Turner,
Yeah, you got Wayne.
Wayne Turner, and
Well, there's a few more.
even though again you can make an argument for Will Blaylock,
Okay.
Shabazz Napier,
Okay.
for those guys, you could make the argument for them.
So I need one.
Well, I know you on your healthy stuff, but you're more than welcome, Quinn.
They got chips back here too. You know, I'm a fat kid, so wait. I need a name. Who's the best? You said
I
Wayne.
said Wayne Turner.
What about you?
I'm gonna go Wayne. If we're going out of those three, I'm gonna go Wayne.
Okay. All right. Now,
We ain't even talked about the old school cat.
that's exactly where I was going.
I thought that was Jamal Galloway right there. I would have been like,
That is
Jamal.
That is
He's
Jamal.
probably the best one to tell you. He from Michigan. He grew up with all of them.
That ain't Jamal Galloway. That's Blow.
Yeah.
No, I'm messing with you. Mama never Blow. I'm gonna call Blow. So, a question for you. Of the OGs now, I don't know a lot. I know Ski. I know Greg Simpson.
Jermaine, nice to meet you. Nah, come on, man. We ain't like that over here.
I know Greg Simpson. I got a story about Greg Simpson.
So, in my opinion, old school, and I even Greg Simpson, Alski, Chan, Roscoe Patterson.
I'm taking his brothers over Al. I'm taking his.
No way. The Wonder Twins are ill. Yeah. Like ill. Yo, no bullshit. They were ill.
Yeah,
Billy and Bobby were
Wait,
ill. Nice.
Telling you, is a straight. Like, you talk about Al with the jump shot. He got a jump shot. The other one, he got this. His hand is crazy. Like they sit there and play. Like their whole family will come out there and play, and they calling out plays, siding and all types of crazy. They running plays on us.
Who's the best OG from Boston? Most talented by far.
Oh God,
See, Smooth. I'm gonna just say Smooth because Smooth put it on record that none of these guys hold it.
No,
so I'm gonna just go Smooth.
On record, you mean said it or showed it?
He said it.
No, I didn't even know who showed it.
No, I mean, but he showed it also. I mean, Smooth.
Shout out to the OG Smooth. We had Smooth on the podcast last season.
Who's Prano?
Yes. Huh?
Who's Prano? Kareem said Prano for Hyde Park.
Oh, yes. Corey, his government name is Corey Murphy. And Corey was, excuse me, why am I calling Corey?
That's low-key a dope nickname,
Prano was like Will, Stevie. He was one of those elite guards, sick with the handle, the jump shot. Yes, that's a shout out to our brother Reem, who's also one of the analysts on this.
All right, so let's go back to being dirty for a second. So,
yep.
So forget who told you this. I want to know who's better. Was it Ski, Greg Simpson? What's the other name y'all threw out here?
Chan.
Mm-hmm. Who's
Roscoe Patterson?
Roscoe Patterson. Who's a better bucket?
Better bucket.
Tag somebody. I want this to get messy.
Shit, we got Chan on the podcast.
Probably say. Damn, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
I'm still gonna say Smooth.
Smooth?
I'm still gonna say Smooth.
I'm gonna go Ski. He's gonna say Smooth. I'm gonna go Ski.
Ooh, okay. All right. So wait.
I'm gonna go Ski.
Damn, there was another question I wanted to ask.
Even though they all put in that pain.
Let's talk about guards over like the last. How long have I been in Boston? 07? So since I've seen
07,
I think Mike was in newest class.
Cool.
Mike, little Mikey
Rodriguez.
Yeah. So, but then you had Mejia was killing it for a while.
He was killing it.
There's a time when I got out here, it was T. Lee was doing it.
He's not really a guard though, right?
Yeah.
Radio. Can't forget radio. Can't forget radio.
So,
How you doing? Yes.
My God.
Hey, I'm trying to make this quick. What up, Snoop? Always love. How you
Come
doing?
here from Roxbury. Who you got? Come on over here, man.
Come on, man. Come on.
I can't.
Nah, you
Come
got
on,
to.
bro. Nah, bro, don't do that.
Bro, you gotta make it messy. You gotta make it messy.
Shout out to the good brother Blow that just pulled up. You know what I mean? With us, man.
Oh, you got a big one.
I know who the clutches player for Rockville. Ain't no doubt, Mr. Napier. It ain't even close.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a quick story, then I'm out.
Yep.
So we were playing the Lee School.
Let me get more.
Yeah, sit down.
The 1900 BNBO championship. Eric and Shabazz was 14. Supposed to play 15 under again, but I pulled him up. So I didn't start him. You know, he's 14, whatever. Our crew or whatever. He came in the game. And I want to say it was either 7 for 9 or 8 for 10 from the 3-point line when he got in the game in the first half. You know what I mean? Like he was just clutching late.
But people forget tomorrow had a game too. Like,
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
That
was a long time ago.
Hey, I do got a funny bad story. Who he lit up, I'm gonna let remain nameless. But Steve was calling folks, and that's when like a couple of us were like late 20s, mid 20s. So Matt was like he was a little younger. So they let him run with us, and I think they was doing like 4 teams going off to 7 real quick games. So there's a guard on one of the teams, stocky, hoop, you know what I'm saying? It was all invite only. When I tell you, Matt with a clinical nigga to the point where he was like 2 steps over half. He was jabbing him. It wasn't even like he was walking loose. He was jabbing him, knocking down. So we going to 7. He was scoring 4 or 5 a game. To the point where I'm talking to homie on the side like, hey, yo, try, you know what I'm saying? We just try to But he was 15 lighting up a 25-year-old.
That's what I'm talking
so
about.
I was like, all right, we got someone. And there was a while where there was a conversation between, because I spent a lot of time in Worcester, between who was better, Shabazz versus Nadir. There was a time where it was a question in terms of like their high school performance, because I saw Nadir do some amazing stuff too. I also saw Shabazz get really loose too, but I think Shabazz's career kind of spoke for itself.
Every level, James, from fucking from no
Yep,
books,
yep,
no ball,
Yep.
the NBA.
Right.
Every
I
level.
agree with you.
I think Laylock had just put something out not too long ago on Facebook, but where he's at now, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
And he was just, he's just clutching late. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just different.
You know what I like about Bazoo? He always just came back. He was in the hood like everybody
Oh,
else.
for sure.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Everything from the Hunting and Wild to Russell's joint. So
Absolutely.
when niggas show love like that, and you know me being from the DMV, I'm used to people coming back like that. So to see it out here, I was like, yeah, that's a love shot.
And he
So
always
when-
loved the game.
So he asked me who was the best player I ever saw from Roxbury. I told him Wayne Turner was the best player that I ever saw from Roxbury.
Yeah, definitely in the conversation.
You know what I mean? Definitely in the conversation.
Another one that done did it at all levels.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
I never got to see him play.
yeah, he was nasty.
Hold on, you know what I'm pissed off about Boston though? Right before I got out here, y'all ended the Boston shootout. But you gotta realize, from not being in the city, that's what like everybody like back in Florida, South Carolina, Jersey, everybody talked about
That was the
Boston
pinnacle.
shootout.
Yeah, definitely.
That was
Boston
damn near like the
shootout.
sneaker, you know what I mean, drink before it really got popping. Because I heard about how Baron Davis came out here, Jake Williams came out here, and I was like, I heard how B. Davis, like they said he set it off.
Baron Davis.
Yeah.
Baron Davis. That was the old Boston Garden, I believe. Shea Cotton was on that team. Toby Bailey was on that team. That
Was
California
Ty Chandler
team.
on that team
That-
too?
That California team was loaded.
They always came with a
They were
wagon.
loaded.
They always came with a
They
wagon.
were
But yo,
loaded.
everybody used to talk about the Boston shootout back home.
One of the best things that we ever had here.
Y'all
No
gotta be
question.
able to reignite that joint.
I mean, Leo tried, but it ain't the same.
Right.
The level of basketball is not the same. No disrespect to anybody out here. It's just not the same.
That was the conversation we had before
You
you
know what
came
I
on.
mean?
What's your reason though? Why you think of that? Is it just too many distractions the young people have nowadays? Because I was talking to Dave Vaughn about the same thing. We're all like perplexed how you could ride by.
But we used to do it physically. Now they do it with the games,
Right.
and the drive's just different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, the dude that lived on James's block, knew his family for 30 years. So if you see James doing something wrong, you can pop James in the head. It wasn't nothing. Now, if you pop your own kid in the head, somebody's looking, they want to call them people on you. So the world's it's a different place now. You know what I mean? And that just, to me, like, I see a lot of ball, rep a lot of games, and
Check this out, Blow. Check this out. So, I do a lot of these type of events, and I'll ask a simple question. Like, if you ever work in your game, what you do? And a lot of them be like, I don't got no trainer. I'm like, we never had no trainers. But when you went out there, you was working on something. Like, if I saw you do a move, I was like, I'm stealing it. I went and do that joint 50 times with the left, 25 with the right. So I was just biting the game. And then next thing you know, I had a workout because I'm doing your move 4 times, your move 4. Like, I'm just going
And I'm
around.
trying to figure out how to defend your move.
Yeah. So I think there's a difference in terms of like resourcefulness that we had to have. That a lot of these kids, they feel like there's a hand holding to your point.
right.
Yeah.
And they can't take hard coaching.
Yeah.
And the only way you get better is what? I understand what you said, practicing certain moves. Like the first time I seen you, like, okay, he's different. Who's that?
Right.
You know what I mean? Him. I'm like, okay, homie's tough.
Right.
And that's kind of like how we got tight and how the respect started. But what I was told and what I believe, the only way you get better is working on your weaknesses. Okay? So you're a chef, so you can cook everything. You know what I mean? So lasagna is your thing. If you get in the kitchen and just continuously cook lasagna, other things you're not gonna get better at the other stuff. So you got to pick your weakness and you got to work on it. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And everything is the 3-point line. I'm gonna leave after this. Check it out. So I did. It's crazy. So I did a teacher versus students game this week at a high school, one of the prominent high schools in Boston or whatever. And so now I'm thinking about like when we played, like you're like, yeah, okay, he's out there. He's always send me to detention, or they could have gave me a better grade. I'm gonna take their head off, you know, whatever. Yo, dog. From line to line, all these kids did is shoot 3-pointers, and they can't shoot. And when I say shoot them, no disrespect, but they must have went 0 for 21. And the teachers are just 5 pass around the horn, getting open layup. Somebody going back goes. It's horrible.
Ain't nobody throw it off nobody's head between your legs. No nothing.
Exactly. No hard fouls. No nothing. And
that's my time to get you.
Yeah, it's cool. The teachers got me up 26-5. Are you kidding me? That ain't us.
Oh man.
Good to see y'all, man.
Always a pleasure, bro.
Yep.
You know that. You know that.
Stop calling that little joint I do too, man. that's my love.
Shout out to the good brother, man, Jamal Galloway, man.
Where the rest of y'all team at, man? I'm talking trash. Where the High Tower at?
Hightower, man. Hightower has some things to do today, man. We was talking to him, trying to get him to pull up.
Holding pinkies. You holding pinkies walking through the mall. I love you, boy. Hold on, what they saying up here? Baron Davis was a good one, ASAP.
Yeah, he right down there.
The encyclopedia right there, boy. Ooh.
Cool.
Aunt Davis.
Oh yeah.
That's what I call Aunt Davis, an encyclopedia. Aunt Davis has some of the best AAU stories that you ever want to hear in your life. From his days of PABC with Mike McGee, Booth, and all those guys. Yeah.
Mike McGee played BABC?
Yeah.
Was he tough back in the day?
Yeah.
Mike was tough.
Hard nosed, kind of grit kind of player.
Mike was a bucket.
bucket.
You could look up bucket in the dictionary. You see a picture of Mike there.
For some reason I don't think I met Mike till kind of late.
Yeah.
Yeah, that version of Mike is different. That version is listen.
It's the best shooter ever come out of the city.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Clark.
Ooh.
Probably Scott. Probably shoot. We got
Best shooter. Scott Clark is definitely one of the best shooters. Hugh Coleman is one of the best shooters.
Hugh's up there.
Hugh, the Walkers. They went to Charlestown, and his brother Ed were really good shooters.
Yeah. Where they from? Point, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
So, they're gonna do a water break soon. What do you got in mind?
You good? Got to be healthy in the building, getting people right.
So,
You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
now seeing her, right? Did you see Paul Pierce? She looks just like a chick.
Yeah. Get you over here a little bit. Yo, peace. Paul's crazy. No, Paul's wild, man. Paul Pierce is wild, man. Paul is wild. What's going on, good people? What's going on? Paul Pierce is tapped.
Wild boy, man. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Yes, sir.
Paul Pierce is cooked up.
That's another.
Ain't no question.
Yo,
Ain't no question.
I looked at her face. I was like, damn, she looked just like the chick that Paul was talking with on the live yesterday. I was like, nah,
Definitely. You think I'm missing? Right? Yeah. Oh, yo, big time. Yes, sir.
Smithy.
Yes, sir.
Oh. We got a couple of
Yeah.
stories.
Hey. I like this kind of energy pulling up, man. I like this kind of energy.
Oh, man, good seeing y'all.
My dog.
Yes, sir.
AD in the building. Good brother Oz in the building. Oz, the wizard.
Baby.
Ah, my God, the wizard. Pull up a chair,
First round
man.
draft pick this year.
He said listen, he told me he pulling up to the draft this year, man.
Ah,
He told me pulling up to the draft this year, man.
yeah, me and John got something in common.
He pulling up to the draft this year, man.
Yeah, we already plotting on y'all. We already plotting.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
John better draft him. He passed on a point guard last year. You better draft OZ this year, man. You kidding me?
Oh man.
How was the league this year? It's still going to playoffs, still, right?
Playoffs right now. Final four. I think it's the 4 best teams that's in it, in my opinion. The first and second seed on both conferences. The Rockets and the Timberwolves and the 76ers and the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Done
Chill,
with that?
Chill's team, Beanie's team,
And
Booby's team, and my God, Marvin them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Marv's team. So
Yeah,
no, I
they'll
feel
be
like
back
it's the
in
4
action
best
next week,
teams.
Sunday.
Yep.
You know, I think 11 o'clock, 11 to 12. Oh my God, they brought in Crazy Wild Boy Will.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Jones. Jones is probably reffing.
Yeah.
Yeah, with you? Nice.
Oz, what part of the city you represent?
Man, I'm born in Roxbury, raised in Mattapan.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
So,
Best Mattapan player you ever seen?
the best?
You know what I'm saying? We got the founder.
You got some chips.
Got the founder of Unsigned Hype here
What's up,
in
y'all?
the building.
What's up,
You know
y'all?
what I'm
What's the
saying?
word? How's
Brother
everything
Sleep,
shaking up over there?
man.
My God. I appreciate y'all, man.
We was over
Yeah,
here
your
talking.
kids can grab
We was
whatever
over
they
here
want to.
talking about. And I'm glad I got the encyclopedia here for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's his nick. I tell him that all the time. That's his nickname. Okay.
Fun fact.
Okay.
You know, all the fun facts over there.
So we was naming the best players because James over here getting messy.
Yeah.
So we picked Dorchester, South End, Roxbury, Mattapan, best players from each part of town,
Yeah, I'm not getting there. I'm not answering that. I'm going to lose some friends.
right? So I can't think of the dude Lloyd that was from Hyde Park. Somebody said Prano in the comments, but Lloyd is who I can't think of his last name. What up, family? What's good with you? What's good with you? Yeah, we.
I'm not talking about.
I can't think of his name. His name is Lloyd something. He was like a forward. He's like, hey, JC, what up, hey?
Talking about old boy that
Everybody
played, are you talking about old boy that played with Steve Wilson at High Park High?
Might have been, yes.
Maybe.
His name is Lloyd.
That's
He
he's
was
a
one of the-
wing.
Yeah,
He's a wing like he averaged like 35 a game.
he was tough. What's up?
What Rick?
I can't think of his name, but it's the dude Lloyd.
What podcast is that? You talking about? Penny?
Grove
Yeah,
Hall.
you talking about Penny? Yeah.
Grove Hall podcast. Yes, sir.
I'm saying about Rosendale, man.
No, stop it. We need to know who's the best player from Rosendale. We need to know that. Who's the best player from Rosendale?
Best player for
You
Rosendale.
better not say him. You better not pick him
Who's the
over,
best player from Rosendale?
over Quentin. You better not pick. You better not say
Oh, I'm better than my brother. That's without a doubt.
Quentin put you on the block.
We got Lyron. He's tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got Lou Egan.
Okay.
We got young Ant Morales.
Okay.
Grew up with his father. I mean myself.
You know what's crazy? For my age,
I played middle school ball with Lewis. Yeah, I got at the Irving. Exactly. Yeah.
my age
So-
from
so-
Rosendale was Omar for my age.
Omar Phillips.
Omar, he went to Latin Academy. Omar, my age, though. He's from Archdale.
Okay.
Yeah, nah. So it's. I mean, we got. You know what I mean, I say for Rosendale, that's. But see, on the low, a lot of people didn't know. Like, even though, and I just found out this guy, rest my nigga Mook soul, but Mook lived in Rosendale. He was from Norfolk, but Mook lived in Rosendale.
Growing up.
Growing up, he lived
Got
in
you.
Rosendale.
Got
Like,
you. Got
You know
you.
what I'm saying? So, but
Got
like, we know how that
Brother,
go.
you out of here?
But,
All right. Good to
but
see you in the
I
family.
think that'd be my
Yeah,
top
yeah.
five.
Yeah, please,
whatever you
absolutely.
Whatever I want.
Yeah.
Say less. Say less. Take it easy.
But yeah, like I said, I think Lou Egan,
All right, baby.
Lou
Okay.
Egan, Ian Morales, Lyron. Who else I say? There's a couple of them, but yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Roxbury. So when we just talk about, we said Roxbury. I told they said who's the best player. I said, for me, it's Wayne Turner. It's the best player that I've ever saw, like live, indirect play. And again, that's I think Shabazz and Will would both say Wayne is probably their best one, even though.
Yeah.
Will definitely will. I don't know
Yeah.
about that. Shabazz probably never seen Wayne at his prime.
At his prime,
Right.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing. Like, if you're not entrenched in like being a historian of the game and of the city, then you ain't seen. I was just having this conversation with somebody. It was like, yo, when I was growing up at Archdale, at 7, 8 years old, I learned how to do the book and the scoreboard, so I could make sure any team that came in, whether it was Mission with Wayne and Tiny, whether it was Franklin Field with Boo, whether it was the Titans with Monty Mack, I made sure I was there to watch these. At the time, they was 15, 16 years old, but they was legends.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I like, if you're not entrenched in that, then like you said, like Wayne is like the way he controlled the game,
amazing.
like there was nothing like it.
Nothing.
Nothing. And you wonder why, you know what I'm saying, you got Wayne coming down, just running the show, and Tiny, when Tiny hits you with that, and then he come with, like, Boo and Tiny was the illest niggas to me, because them niggas are whooping and bang on you. So me as a 9, 10-year-old, I'm like, yo, these niggas is crazy.
Yeah.
But then when you understand the game, and you understand, like, watching the way Wayne just orchestrated the game, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
But
it was different.
Y'all a little bit older than me, so right? Does Romy make that cut for the? No.
Romy probably like if you say raw talent, definitely top 10.
Yes.
Yeah, Romy
Yes.
is a dog.
Yes.
But like when you talk about the player,
in terms of just,
Good talent.
definitely in terms of just raw talent.
6'7" point guard.
No question.
Right.
No question.
And the motherfucker didn't work out. He didn't train. Like,
Right.
he really didn't.
He worked out, bro.
Help yourself, man.
He worked me and McGee out. I'm telling you. That boy worked out.
One of the other guys, we were talking about Dorchester, I said Jamal Jackson. Again, I'm a little older to have saw some of these kind of guys play when I'm a youngin' watching them. Again, Jamal Jackson's one of the best players he's one of the best players I ever saw play ever.
At like 10 years old, I used to go to Washington Park to watch Romy.
Right. Bro, listen, man, listen.
Romy the top 10 talent you ever. Here's the crazy thing, like
Romy was ahead of his time, definitely.
I just told you about how I said I was 7, 8, 9 years old watching Boo, Mac, all the niggas play. But the illest nigga that I ever seen with my 2 eyes was Ryan Watkins.
Oh my God.
Man. So Ryan Watkins was one of the illest niggas
that was my favorite player
I ever seen lace up a pair of fucking shoes, bro. He passed, you know what I'm saying, a while ago, but like I remember I was playing for the Lee School 15 under. He was playing for the field 19 under. He came in, they was down like 17. He came in like 5 minutes before halftime. They left, they was up 30 by the time the game was over. Like I seen that dude do stuff. But I just, like I said, just being a historian of the city,
Ryan was
being a historian of the game,
over there with Hart.
He was different.
Ryan was no question. No question.
We talking about Matt opinion. Like who I saw coming up. It was like it was Bono, it was Nico, Blaze.
Who's playing? Settle?
John Settle.
Best point guard I ever played with.
He's very underrated.
Best point guard I ever played with.
Suttles? Prime Suttles? Yeah.
Him. And
Athletic
another one
for
from
a
out
little
of guard. My nigga Torian Williams, the real T. Will. The real T. Will. My nigga Torian Williams.
Nah.
Stop playing ball at 16.
When we was kids. Nigga, we was on YABC. That nigga Pete came to us and was like, y'all play football. Next thing you know, and I love my nigga Joe. Joe's my guy. Next thing you know, he had Joe Chat as the point guard.
Okay.
You know, Joe. You know what I mean? That's still my guy because we still rock that YBC
Absolutely,
too.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, it goes Suttles and Tori Williams. I was like,
Recently, Gerard.
Yeah.
My tier point guard is crazy. And I play.
What you got going on?
Will Stevie. I got Will Stevie and Louis.
Oh, Ford.
Louis
Ford.
Yo, Louis
Ford.
Ford is crazy.
Hey,
Louis Ford is
E, what up, dog? What's going on, man?
in our era, AD, that's the only nigga from Cambridge that I really gave respect
Yo,
to
E, what's
like
going
that.
on, man?
That's my
You on the move, dog? Yo, you on the move? No. Go sit here for. Go on, man. E, come sit down for a second, dog. E,
Dog, right
E,
here on the Grow Ball podcast looking bad ugly, dog.
Hold up.
Nah,
Hold
I'm
up.
being anonymous, dog.
We're
We're going this way.
about to switch the parameters to some
Nah.
OTL talk real quick. Hold up, dog. Hold up.
You know, the OTL talk,
We're about to do
I
the
know,
OTL
see?
talk.
See,
Hold
You
up.
gotta hit my voice.
Hold
You
up.
know who it is.
Ever since I left my
Hey, yo, Jones.
I was a free agent. My contract.
Yo, Jones, they know your voice already, brother. So they hear you. They hear you on here, dog. Yo, we got Ellis Jones just pulled up. You know what I mean? Unsigned Hype. So listen, man. Is Ellis Jones changing teams this offseason? I'm just curious. Is it
Yes.
true? We heard
Yes.
you are.
No Woj bombs. Yes.
We heard you are.
My contract's been
The
up.
contract is up.
At the end of the season,
Oh shit.
I've been open to talk to whoever.
Oh shit. Yo. I'm just okay,
I knew
man.
this was going to
Yo,
happen.
listen,
Coming in this
we
year.
got breaking news.
Pause.
Here we go. And the wizard will be in the draft this year for sure.
But yes, it is official.
It's
Yes.
official.
My contract's been up.
Okay.
I spoke to management. It's
Okay.
cool.
Everything's good.
I'm free to talk to whoever.
Okay.
Got bought out.
We're gonna.
Huh?
Got bought out.
No. I finished the obligations of my contract. I'm looking for a new deal.
So we're gonna see what the parameters look like because last year the parameters for the package that it was gonna cost for Mr. Ellis Jones to come to your team is dramatically changed. You know what I mean? Like, so we'll see. Mingo, what's going on, brother?
Yo, you gotta talk.
What are you asking for? Like, you know, we don't want to talk about the deal that I offered you last year and you turned down. You turned it down only for draft day.
Oh, here comes Sammy. Here comes Sammy. Here comes Sammy. Yo, this is nasty, yo. This is nasty OTL work right now.
I'm just.
Yo, they just put you on the trade block for a bag of chips. What's up? What's up with that?
Oh, here you go.
What we doing?
Now, here goes
Hey, man,
super messy
I'm
right
doing
here.
Jackie Moon.
Look.
Trade me for a washer and dryer.
We got Will Jones. We got Will Jones over here.
It's not
Chicago.
tempering.
Chicago.
It sounds a lot like tempering.
We got
How's
Will.
it tempering?
We got Will Jones from the Chicago
Ain't
Bulls
nothing been discussed.
over here.
I heard you got a player option too.
Player option?
Yo, man.
I just had a no trade.
Yo,
I just
man.
waited.
Yo, we hear some things, man. We hear some things. We hear some. That coaches chat get crazy.
I heard Willie definitely had a no trade.
Here's the thing. I'm going to give it a buck.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Talk to us.
Back then, they didn't want me.
Oh, here we go.
Now they all want
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
Back then,
Hey,
they
yo.
didn't want me.
Hey, yo.
Yo,
I'm willing to do everything that everybody else they want to do. Everybody wants to score.
at least I ain't got no tariffs on my contract. No,
Right.
it's an easy exchange now.
Yeah, well,
But again, I don't control the asking price.
Listen, we'll see what happens then, man. We'll see what happens. I talked to your coach last year. He wasn't happy with the offer that I made him originally, and then he regretted it a little bit.
Yeah, they was getting smacked. It was 20 piece.
Gotta let that go.
Pacers?
Yeah.
Peter?
And then there's no point guard play, so it's easy to load up on Giannis.
Got you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though Giannis is killing, but like he's missing timely free throws, and because he's missing timely free throws, nobody's saying anything. I don't watch it. Like, no.
Except
like
the
high school basketball, like he has 25 out of 50 points. That's not like he's gonna show up.
I mean, so shout out to this good brother here. He'll be changing teams. It's a wonder. So let me ask you. You're not gonna tell me this, but I'm gonna ask you this anyways. You're gonna tell me this, but I'm gonna ask you this anyways. You already know what question I'm gonna ask you. If you could select your destination,
That'd be a good shit.
if you could select it, do you have a preference of teams that you would like to play for?
Yo, this is bad.
He want to go to the Sixers.
No, there's like
That's chill.
that's chill.
He's gonna be a rebound. Exactly.
Exactly. Nah.
I don't see that in his future. I don't see that in his future. I don't see that in his future.
Oh, so then I'm the ladder. I'm letting it fly.
Hell no, nigga. Shut your ass down, nigga.
This kid, I had him in the spot. He played with me a few years.
When Marco show up, fair to say.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
you
but the
gonna,
games that he
you
don't.
gonna say real quick. we know you got a ref soon. Like,
he said Marco's got an AARP card, dog. We got to chill out.
Sixers won.
There are a couple teams in the West that truly intrigue me, and it would be a great fit for my play style. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. He said a couple teams in the West. He said a couple teams in the West that he likes and fits.
Get there, man. The style changes.
Yeah, I know it does. Because the personnel changes. The personnel changes.
But you ain't doing this with your chest. What teams? You just saying a couple of teams.
He ain't gonna be messy, and I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah, dog.
Get anonymous.
Hey, yo,
Get anonymous.
Sammy wanted him to say the Lakers.
Right.
Sammy wanted him to say the Lakers.
That's
why I said, yo, it's a lot of tampering going on.
Listen, all they got to do, there's the camera right there. All they got to do is call Mingo.
Okay.
Call him, and then figure that out. That's all they got to do.
All right.
Then we can get down to the nitty gritty of signing the paperwork.
Okay. All right. We're gonna see. He said it's a couple teams out west. Okay.
I'm on the East.
Mr. Jones.
I'm on the East.
Okay. Are you residing in the East? Are you gonna stay in the East? Is there any idea for you to take your talents anywhere else?
Yo, I ain't worried about Charlie. I'll bust Charlie's ass one-on-one. Nigga, I ain't worried about that. Nigga, I don't care. You think I worry about what the fuck kids say? Nigga, I'm a teacher and the kids call me old and bald every day. You think I worry about the fuck kids say? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about what kids say. But no, I'm not. No, I'm not, because ask they daddies if I gave them 30. That's a fact. Ask your daddies, the kids that's watching them TikToks, ask their daddies if I gave them 30. Anybody in the city that know, I averaged 30 and I probably gave you 30. So that's a fact. I ain't got to worry about that.
I love it.
It is what it is.
I love it.
It is what it is. I'll still bust Charlie's ass one-on-one. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But yo, like I said, as long as we running back, I like the team that we have. Sleep, Rome, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Shawty, the core that we have. You know what I'm saying?
No, y'all have a really good core.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Coming in the draft, we should have a couple of draft picks if we do. You know what I'm saying? But if we don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like the team that we have. You know what I'm saying? We can compete with anybody.
So, when completely healthy, definitely can compete with everybody.
Right.
No question about it. No question about that. You know,
so let me go get this chicken real quick.
My brother, you already know. You love you too. You already know. You already know. You already know.
I knew she was so I gave one to T-Wop one day.
You already know, man. So shout out to the good brothers for pulling up. You know what I mean? Being a part of it.
Little girl that said, "Oh, I've seen the video of you."
Yo, she did say that to
I'm
me.
like, yo, you still can't dribble with your left hand. You 17.
Hey,
it's crazy. She is like a junior too. No, she's a senior. She's going to Morgan State.
I love it.
Oh
Oh
I
man.
mean, shout out to Sleep for having, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of good brothers here, man, to do the reffing. You know what I'm saying? You got Blow, you got Will Jones, you got Ellis, you got AD. You know what I mean?
Oh
Little's
man.
here trying to get some answers out of Ellis.
You know, that was coming up short. Everybody want to bullshit around.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guys are getting this work in, man. Oh, I thought you was over there, bro.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Nah, you good.
Nah, I just jumped on this side because I was make sure I ain't finished.
Shout out to Coach Gurley over there doing his 1-2-1-2. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I should have brought my guy the Warriors, the jersey I got in the closet. I should have brought the jersey so we could take that picture and hold the jersey up there.
You know he bullshitting. First of all, Gurley ain't coming
You know
out
what
of
I'm saying?
retirement.
He's
Gurley
not
cool.
retired. He's not retired. What are y'all talking?
Gurley
He's
said
not retired.
Gurley said my talents are for money tournaments.
He's not retired.
Dorchester versus Oxford. That's what that's.
He ain't retired.
Gurley,
No way.
y'all keep believing this smoke screen right here.
Ooh.
Man got something else going on.
Ooh.
No, actually, I did see this kid. I've watched him play. He played in Cool Up.
No, he didn't.
I could have sworn.
Number one? No, he
I
didn't.
seen
Number one
number
didn't.
one before.
He didn't play in Crew Love. He just came up here. He's an RCC.
I seen him in something. And I ain't go to no RCC game this year.
Yeah, he's somebody look like him, but not him for sure.
Nah, he played in something. He played in something last summer.
Telling you, he just came up here, bro. Yeah, man. But you know what I mean? See future Warrior Anthony Gurley in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah, triple handoffs.
No, listen, man. Listen. Sleep has a symbol. You know what I mean? Some of the best here. You know what I'm saying? To be a part of this really, really dope thing that he's got going on here, man. You know what I'm
What do you
saying?
think about the talent here?
I love it, man. I love it. I love the talent here. This young brother right here
I wanted to see number one.
RCC, you know what I mean? Getting in another guy, RCC. Mikey, he's a good
He's
one.
from here.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Mike's a local kid.
Yeah.
He's a RCC kid. He's more of a defensive player, like the leader of the team. You know what I mean? Really, really gets after it.
I gotta see him. I gotta see what the motor
My
is.
guy right here, young Job, man. Job's over at Latin Academy. Took Job to Staten Island last year to play in a high school game out there. Job did really well, man. Job's tough. He's fearless. You know, Job's definitely tough. Shit, there's a couple good kids over there too that's at Tech Boston. Shout out to Kenny Ramos over at Dorchester. At Tech Boston, doing a really good job.
Kenny old enough? No, Kenny ain't old enough yet.
He's getting close.
He's getting close. He's about 32.
He's getting close. He's definitely getting close.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, again, man, it's for kids that want to work on their game, kids that want to get better. You know what I mean? And that's super key. You know what I mean? Because these kids, you know, come and put the work in, man, and you can get better, earn yourself a scholarship. You know what I'm saying? Free education, no matter the level it's at, you know? So that's a really dope thing, man. So shout out to Sleep for providing, you know, this platform and everything.
Yeah.
A really, really dope thing. I believe it's the third year for it. Mm-hmm.
Push him all the way through. Go.
Oh, go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
All
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
shoot your jump shot, man. Shoot. Don't be worrying about it. Just shoot.
You
Let
too,
that shit
man.
go. Let that shit go.
Come on, Mike. JC, come on, JC, come on, man,
Look.
come on, dog. I won't. I'll be
Hey,
nice, dog. I'll be
yeah,
nice.
we're gonna be
I'll be
nice
nice,
because
bro.
we know you want to get out.
I'll be nice.
we
Yo,
know-
see, here we
know-
go.
we
See,
know
here
you-
we go.
Look.
Yo, I'm about to let Messi guy
Look.
get the middle chair, and I'm gonna play the sidelines. dog.
Nah,
I'm gonna get
he
this
know
guy.
what it is. He trying to get out of Utah. Ain't no,
Yo,
who the hell go to Utah besides the Mormons?
shout out to the good brother, man. JC for pulling up. It's all good,
No, you
champ.
good,
You
you
good? You good? JC,
What's going on, y'all?
what up with you, man?
Not much, same old stuff.
How you doing? Everything
bro.
good?
Yeah.
Good. How would in one word, how would you describe your rookie season at the OTL? If you could use one word to describe your rookie season, what would it be? Jesus. Come on, JC.
Me personally,
Come on,
disappointed.
JC.
For
Okay.
me.
Okay.
I'm not speaking on the team. For me, disappointed.
Right. Is that because you just expect more of yourself as far as
or the role just in.
or the role? Which one is it?
More so myself. The role. It was a new team.
Yep.
I played with a couple of guys before, but
Yeah.
I would say more so myself. I feel like I could have performed way better.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. I mean, Western Conference is tough. Good conference. You know what I'm saying? League is really good. The draft class was really, really good. What do you think that your team needs to get to? Because they were in the championship.
Yeah.
The year before you came into the league. What do you think you guys could use to get back to that level?
Honestly, I feel like we had enough. We just the guys wasn't showing up. Like
Okay,
too much
That's key.
inconsistent.
Yep.
So if we don't have the guys there, I know everybody got their personal lives and stuff, so it's hard to make every Sunday.
Right.
But
Yep.
I don't feel like as a team we're far off on what we could do.
Not at all.
I just think we underachieved.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. The talent is definitely there. The talent is definitely in place for the squad. Yeah, it'll just be about adjusting, and hopefully, it's a good off season for you guys as far as getting the pieces that y'all need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To really make it happen. Okay. All right.
What about you guys?
Man.
I'm disappointed. I thought, coming off winning the division last year, I thought, we were going to improve on that. We knew we left some stuff on the table last year. We should have won the chip. We're the only team that really smacked up on the champions, that year. I mean, swept them. So we really felt like we should have did more this year. We had a couple of, misfortune. AJ had to, fall back a little bit. He was gone for a little while, and just didn't do as well. That's all it is. We're turning around this year though. Got to make some moves though.
I mean, listen. My start went to China after 2 games. You know what I'm saying? So you couldn't.
We back this year though.
We beat the Heat the first game, and we beat the Timberwolves the second game. Feeling really good about our chances, right? We lose our number 1 pick. You know what I mean? And so that's definitely gonna be a difference in losing that. Yeah. And then also we brought in a new player on our team that didn't work out the way we thought it was going to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had high expectations for that. It didn't work out. And up until like the last maybe like 4-5 weeks, we were still in contention to make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? We just had some things happen. It just didn't go our way. This has probably been the worst year of the 3 years that I've been the coach of the Warriors. The first year we won the division. The second year we came in 3rd place. This year we lose Brandon. Obviously, it's a different ball game. Dre's just coming back from surgery. Just a year off of that. So it's different. But the guys gave me everything they had, and so now, we have some luck. This is the most draft capital that we've had since I've been the coach. We got the first pick, we got the 13th pick, and we got the 15th pick. So, some things are definitely going to happen this year for us. You know what I mean? And I've been in recruit mode already because one of the gentlemen who is coaching out there is my number one target for our team. You know what I'm saying? It's no secret about it.
Right.
And whether he decides to come into the league or not, you know what I mean? We still have an advantage because we can still pick from a crop of guys. We can pretty much bring in our own player. You know what I mean? So it'll be my job as coach to sell him on the team to see if he's interested in it. So far, early conversation sounds good, but again, we won't know anything until the draft happens, because every year there's a lot of guys that say they're coming down to the league and don't end up coming down. You know what I mean? So hopefully he pulls up. Brandon will be back this season. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got some options.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So,
we definitely got some options.
Second pick in the draft is on. So you guys on the clock. What are y'all picking?
Utah.
What do you think y'all need?
I feel like we need a big. I was playing big. Preston was playing big. I feel like we can use a big. That way we can get more into our natural position.
Right. Yeah, agree.
So
agree. That's what Utah needs some size. They definitely need some size up front.
So have y'all been out there shopping? Because
That's not. I got nothing to do with that. There's no coach and the captain. My first year, man.
JC said, I'm gonna be as political as possible. Maine and Sammy, y'all not getting me jammed up in anything. You're good at this. You're good at it. You can tell you've been around the block before. So you know what I mean? No, definitely some size. If y'all get some size to put guys more in their natural positions, it'll definitely help y'all team out. No question. We have another prospect who's gonna be coming into the league this year, man.
Oz.
Good brother Oz the Cause.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what team could you, if you could pick a team for Oz, looking at the landscape of the league, what team you think Oz would fit on?
Lakers.
No, stop being difficult. Choose somebody else, dog. Like, stop.
Well, me being real, I'm gonna say Lakers because he's the type of player I want. He's gritty. He has good IQ, unselfish player. He knows when to turn it on. And do him. And I think he'll work well in our, with what we got. And putting him next to Ant Thomas, that'd be a tough backcourt. To tell you the truth.
Yeah, it would be.
Okay.
As far as anyone else,
Anyone else?
I think the Celtics.
I think the Celtics need a shooter.
I think the Celtics. I think the Magic. I think any team that has a opening at point guard can use Oz, because Oz can score and Oz can run your team.
No, he definitely can.
He can do both. He's not just.
I wouldn't say the Magic though, because
why they need a point guard?
No, because you forget they have
who?
They have what's his name?
Who's the point guard?
What's the one that hurt himself?
Terrell's not a point guard.
No, not Terrell. The other one.
Steve's not a point guard.
Yeah, but
he's not a point guard though. Yeah, he didn't have to.
They both combos.
I think Oz has is the better floor general between the two.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But I feel like in that league too, he'll definitely play more of a point.
Question.
Yeah.
No question. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And they need that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They need that for sure. They absolutely need that. So yeah, definitely those two teams stand out for me as far as they need point guards. Those are two East teams.
Yeah.
So if I could pick a team out West that I could say could use Oz, I mean the Lakers would not be a bad fit for Oz.
It's tough. Because.
But I guess it would depend on. I guess it would depend on what happened with AJ also, because AJ's also over there in Lakers with the Lakers too. So AJ, Oz, Ant Thomas, that could be a bit much. Man, I don't know. Maybe the Bulls, they're East Coast. They got Mikey, and I think they could use.
They got Mikey over
another guard.
They could. They definitely could. They definitely could.
Go along with
You're
Mikey.
Right.
Yeah, no other West teams I could think of outside of the Lakers. The Utah doesn't need them. You know what I mean?
They're already guard heavy.
Yeah.
We're super guard heavy. Um, yeah.
Kings don't really need them.
No, the Kings got George.
Way
They
too
got
guard heavy.
yeah.
Machine.
Yeah, I can't think of any West Coast teams that could use ours.
Supposedly,
You know,
but I don't think.
I meant to bring his I meant to bring his Warriors uniform. I got a Warriors uniform at the crib. I meant to bring it down here. I didn't realize he was gonna be here today because I would have brought it down here and just mess with guys and just had him come on camera and hold the jersey up. Guys,
Matter of fact, how old is
what
Gerard?
Gerard, same age as you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Coleman. I might have to call him. See what he up to.
Get Coleman out of retirement? When's the last time Gerard probably picked up a ball to play?
It's been a minute. It's definitely been a minute.
You know what I mean? But Gerard is one of those players that he's so good that it's instinct with him.
Yeah.
He just hasn't played. It's like riding a bike for a guy like that. You know what I mean?
You know,
Word up.
he'll probably be back in shape by mid-season, kind of like how Jamal Dixon was. Because I'm like, I ain't seen Jamal play in a while. All of a sudden
Oh
he
yeah,
came-
Dixon.
And then he came up and he wasn't looking all well when he first got up there, but you could see he had certain things. Yeah.
Got his leg.
Certain
got-
guy that shit never goes away.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
By the end of the
Your brother
season, he was
is another example.
Yeah.
Jerome. Jerome started off slow, but
Definitely.
after
No, I don't have no water. No, you
no,
good.
man. We
just
that's
over here
cute.
talking
That's
trades and stuff.
The brother handshake. You know what I'm saying? Like the
I don't got time.
Chicago Bulls handshake.
I really don't-
Is that the Chicago Bulls handshake?
What you talking about?
I'm just
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you
all right. Okay.
trying to get fam over to the Bulls? Is that what you're saying? I mean,
I don't know. what
he
you're
won
talking-
out anyways.
Yeah. I don't know what you're
Say
talking
nothing,
about.
man.
I don't know what you're
He
talking
may not say it. I'm gonna say it for him.
What?
He won out
I don't know
anyways.
what
Y'all think everybody won out.
Yo, you know, y'all are master trolls.
Super.
I'm learning a lot about Sammy.
Oh yeah.
Sammy's a master troll on
He's
the low, though.
He's way worse than I am.
I didn't know he was that bad until this year.
What are you talking about?
terrible.
He's doing the job.
He's
He like
terrible.
Hey,
He's terrible. He's way worse than I am. Though. You kidding me?
20 minutes. Nah, just 20 minutes.
20 minutes total.
Just to rotate.
Yeah,
You need
man.
me to break it down? Yo, this is that brightest shit.
Yo, come on. Nah, we not.
They
I'm
almost
doing
lost
my
their
guy.
accreditation some years back.
Nah,
As
we're
a matter
not
of
doing
fact,
my
when you was
guy.
in school, they almost lost their
We're not doing
accreditation.
my guy like that. We're not doing Davon like that.
You had to come in there and help that place out, man.
No, it ain't that I think everybody wants out. Just to follow up with that too. I wasn't gonna let that get by. Is some players like the crop that's coming in now of players is the generation that, like, when I was in Rico's league, I was coaching some of these guys.
Right.
So I know some of these guys have a relationship with them, and sometimes whether they pissed off or whatever, they'll let something slip they ain't supposed to in terms of and say something.
Right.
And so sometimes I'm like, oh, okay. Like, just listening to them, you're like, oh, really? That's how you feel? Like, it just so happens. But again, there's so many dynamics with trades is that the players have to sign off on them, and then the coaches have to sign off on them. So it's not just easy to make
Right.
a deal.
Right.
Like, it's not easy at all just to make a deal like that. And it's a lot. And if you got stubborn coaches like this one, you're definitely not. It's gonna be even tougher to make a deal.
Yo, I make great
Okay.
deals. I make great deals. I
Yo,
ain't got no problem.
Yo,
I make great
yo,
deals. I'm just
first-
not gonna get played.
first trade I made going when I took over the Warriors, fleeced me for a deal.
You asked for
Straight-
Joe Chapman.
Fleeced me for a deal. He got my second round pick that year, and he got my first round pick the following year. So looking back on it, right, it's essentially Joe Chapman for AJ and Jordan. Braithwaite. That's the deal when you look at, you know what I mean? Like, that was, he got over on the trade, you would say.
You won, cuz.
He threw in the second round.
This,
Once he threw in that, it was like,
listen,
all right, I'm not gonna sit there and
listen,
say, oh, fuck it.
he asked for Dre Barboza
I asked
first,
for Dre.
and I'm like,
Straight up.
yo, you serious right now? Like,
understand
what,
that's family,
what are we
but-
talking about? Like, I'm not trading you, Dre. I just got to the team. I'm not trading him, dog. You know what I mean? So yeah, some coaches don't want to make deals, and it's all good.
I make deals. I got one with John. Matter of fact, I got one with John right now. Like, you know, if that's what he want to do, I told him, okay, cool. You know, I won't
Oh man,
specify everything, but I got one with John.
So it's just conversation. It's nothing that's happened.
Nothing's happened yet. I got one with your coach also. I mean, no, Steve, your brother's coach.
You know, we'll see, man. We'll see what
You know,
happens.
I'm trying to make things happen. I'm being fair.
Good year. It should be.
I'm
You know,
being fair.
you know what I love about that is that I'm never involved in these conversations when the coaches are having like big group conversations. Main's not involved in the call. They be like, we ain't letting that nigga.
Nah, your team told us not to put you back on no
You know what I'm
conversation.
saying?
They said we gonna draft.
They don't want to put me involved. Which again is fine with me. This is the most draft capital we've had since I've been in the league. So I'm great with that. Because again, watch me work in the draft. Watch me work in the draft, JC. Watch me work, dog. You know what I mean? It's gonna be good, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to give up my whole draft board. I don't really care about my draft board.
Okay.
I got a couple of good picks. I got maybe the 8th pick in the draft. I got the 17th, the 8th, and then I got my regular own second round pick. We got the Heat second round pick also.
Okay.
All right.
3 in the top 15. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
3 picks in the top 15.
So
think we'll be all right.
Yeah, y'all should.
Think we'll be all right. Think we'll be all right.
The coaching thing.
But then again, it could also be, you know, like I be telling some of these guys, like y'all sitting here trying to hold all these picks, and then y'all trying to put all these guys on the team where you already got young players. There's gonna be some dysfunction. There's gonna be a lot of dysfunction. You know, and I think that's what happened with me. You know, I stockpiled a couple of picks, and I had a bunch of young guys come in there. Where now it's like guys that felt like they should be starting, they were coming off the bench and they weren't having. They were. It was like, you know, acting weird towards other players on the team because they're starting, and it was just like, nah, man. Like we're in here to win. You know, that wasn't getting through. But yeah, like, you know,
we'll see. Like I said,
a lot.
We made a good pick last year. We got Mike Selden in the second round. Big man. A lot of guys didn't like the pick. I thought it was a good pick for us because he's lack size.
He did very well coming at the end of the season. He did very well.
Once he got more comfortable with the squad. So, you know, when he gets to playing with Moneyball this year, that's gonna be really good. We got shooters on both sides. We're gonna have Barrows on one side. We're gonna have Gurley on the other side. Like, it's gonna get crazy, dog. It's gonna get crazy in the open court, man. You know what I mean? You know, so we're gonna be all right, man. We're gonna be all right, definitely. What do the Lakers need to do? What do the Lakers need to draft? What do the Lakers need to do this year?
I'm looking for a big. I'm looking for a big.
Okay.
We're gonna lose Keenan this year. He's gonna be a full-time 45 and over player.
Okay.
So you know we got to get younger at the big spot. If AJ comes back, that'll be great. That's the extra offensive power that we kind of need. We got the defense already. You know, we made a couple of trades. Well, we made one trade during the season that kind of turned things around. And whatnot.
Oh, Bob, Marcus for Jordan. Yeah,
that kind of turned things around.
That's a good trade.
We got a lot of guys that now can defend.
That was a good trade for the Lakers. It was. Jordan is a good player. I'm not sure the Heat was the best fit for him. But Jordan is a good player.
I love Jordan.
You know what I mean?
Jordan was probably my favorite player on the team. People say they don't believe
like,
it, but I'm like,
you hear that?
Look,
JC.
look.
Hold on, JC.
Look.
How you trade your favorite player, though?
It took a while, man.
How do you trade your
Look,
favorite player,
I
though?
had to, like.
What kind of shit is that?
I had to. He brought, like, Jordan plays the style, and he understands the style that I rock with. Like, you
Trade
know,
your favorite player, bro. That's
look,
crazy, bro.
good IQ.
That's kind of crazy. Me and JC over here both listen like, what?
Hey, I'm just saying,
You
good
traded
IQ.
your favorite player?
No, he definitely was. He plays hard. He
why you
goes out
trade
there.
him?
Why you trade him then?
Had to. It was,
What do you mean you had to?
Becoming too much of a distraction for the team. Like there was certain little issues with Jordan that just didn't work out well with any of us. And he'll tell you himself. He knows that he made some mistakes. And whatnot. But that's his way of expressing himself. And I'm like, all right, I get it. I get it. But we had to move on because it was causing another friction on the team, and it was like we had to do what was right for the team.
Yep.
So, you know, we thought we put him in a good spot. You know, one that he wanted.
The defense.
Hey, good defense. Swing it. Hey, right to him, man. Like I had this kid for years playing in Save Our Streets, like just trying to teach too much. Like he's a big trying to. He already threw 3 turnovers.
Have you been? Well, you haven't been down to the gym to know. So you got Rockets, T-Wolves, Sixers, Bucks. Out of those teams, Rockets and T-Wolves first. Who do you think's got a chance, better shot to get into the finals?
Good shot, boy.
They played already yet?
Yes. Rockets is up 1-0.
I mean, the Rockets is. I'll go with the Rockets.
Rockets, okay. Yeah. Okay. Bucks and Sixers.
I feel like the Bucks should, but you can never count the Sixers out. They find a way.
Sixers got the first game in that series. I mean, you know, Cho's just showing us why he is who he is, as far as how we revere him, as far as one, again, legendary status, just a master technician, master chess player in terms of how he builds his teams and stuff like that. But Bean's right there. Bean's is the same way. It's just Bean's second year.
Yeah.
And he would tell you himself, because I just talked to him the other day, he would say that like he's top end talent heavy. He just gotta secure the back end of that bench. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Once they go to that bench, it's a little shaky.
Right. And they
four is tough as hell.
Right.
You got a tough four.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
very tough four.
Absolutely. So I think that's the one thing. And again, he would say that himself, as far as he knows he needs to shore up that back end of the squad. You know what I'm saying? Like, to really make it good. So yeah, man, it's gonna be an interesting off season, an interesting playoffs for sure. Before the playoffs started, I didn't ask JC, do he want to be a Warrior? What do you mean? I didn't ask him that. You know what I mean? We'll talk about that off camera. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that off camera, dog. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, man. It's definitely gonna be an interesting season. These guys out here competing, though. What do you think about this event, man? Your brother put together. You know what I'm saying? So very needed for the city.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
What do you think about it, though? Give me your thoughts on it.
I think it's a great event because a lot of these kids, me and him ourselves, we got into college 23rd hour. So sometimes you just don't have the resources. Right. And you might not even know.
Yep.
So him doing this gives these kids a shot, right?
Yeah. Yep.
It's opening up another door they might not have had. So I think it's very well needed.
Yeah. Yeah, no question. I believe it's second or third year.
Yeah, I think it's the third.
Second or third year that he's done it. Very much needed, man. You get 20 kids in the building who get a chance to play in front of coaches that they might not have normally been able to play in front of. They're out here competing. They're out here playing hard. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and so this is a really dope thing that Sleep has going on, man. You know what I mean? Great opportunity. And again, the dope thing about our community in Boston is that we all usually know each other, and we'll all usually pull up from one another and hang out and show love to each other. Like, no question about it.
That's what make it work.
That's what makes it work.
Who's the better chef?
Oh, messy boots. Look. We talking basketball.
That don't even hurt me.
We talking basketball.
Like, I tell everybody,
man, we talking basketball, dog. Yo. Oh man.
I totally forgot.
Damn, dog. We ain't talking chefing right now. We talking basketball, dog.
I thought I was bad.
This is called creating sustainable.
Sure.
I love it.
Good. More movement.
Oh, good hard foul. Nah, the young boys is out here competing. No question. They out here competing.
Yeah.
What do the Magic need to do? Is James Lambert even coming back to the Magic?
Instagram again?
You know what I mean? That's what we want to know. Is James Lambert coming back to the Magic?
You know, Magic is really like we the lead team. It's just
here we go.
Am I lying? we were hella injured this year. Terrell was injured. I'm injured. We weren't even there. I think I played in what? I played in 7 games this season.
Yo, Kel, talking about everything over here, dog. We ain't just talking about the event. We've been talking about the event. Where you been at, brother? We've been talking about the. Kel's is asking us why are we talking about the OTL here at his event?
I can't rock with Kels. I can't follow him on Facebook or IG no more.
Why?
Because if you look at his page,
it'll
get you in the wrong.
You get it on. Look, man, Kels.
Wait, which Kels you talking about? Like little Spanish Kels?
Nah, big Kels.
Yeah, construction Kels.
Nah.
He's lit. Yeah, Kels is lit. Kels is lit.
Travel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. It's a great call. Yeah. Now we talking about everything, man.
Hey, when it's small, that's you over there looking slim body. Yeah. Okay, I see.
Mike, it's going well, man. It's going well.
Football player at one point, right?
They got 20 kids here.
Yeah, I thought you was a
They got 20 kids here. Right now they're having a scrimmage. And you got Blow reffing, you got Aunt Davis reffing, Ellis and Will Jones on the sidelines reffing. The kids are competing. Yes, sir. Man, we got
they don't even look to
definitely
see if
had the legend here. I don't know if he's still here. Is Corey still out there? Corey dip? Corey left? Coach Corey.
Excuse
me. Yeah.
Oh, I think he's downstairs.
Okay. Shout out to Coach. Yeah. Coach, man.
Yeah.
Corey's a legendary coach, man. New mission.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh-oh.
One of the better coaches in the building. One of the better coaches in the history of the state. Absolutely. No question.
What's the podcast again?
The Grove Hall.
It's called Grove Hall Podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What happened to,
No, we still got TSMP. That's a different one.
Yeah. Man, this is
because TSMP, we don't really focus on sports at all. So
this is where Dorchester meets Roxbury.
Yeah.
Roxbury and Dorchester. You know what I mean?
is it cool if I tag both?
Yeah. No question. We don't got no preference, man. We just here to support our good brother
I just
Sleep,
want to know
man,
who the
and what
best
he's
chef
doing.
is, man.
Here we talking about sports, dog. We're not talking about chefing right now. You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen you act like this. Just saying. You said something anymore?
Absolutely not, dog.
I've never seen you on a
Nah, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Dog. Listen.
Hey, look, who got the best song?
I love it. Messy boots. I love it.
Well, it's good chopping up with you guys.
My brother.
Appreciate
You already
that
know,
family.
man. You already know, man.
See
Appreciate
y'all
you for pulling
soon.
up. Yes,
All
sir.
right,
You already know.
Stop using so much damn season, man.
Hey, Becky.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
I'm about to say,
tough.
you can take that shit. Oh, she fell asleep.
When'd you get your sleep done? You been out of sleep? I never know. I never noticed that. Oh shit, that's dope. Okay then.
So she fell asleep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, on this one.
Guys are definitely out here competing.
Um,
C is working downstairs.
Yeah, what time?
I said shout out to
What time? 5 o'clock. Get out of here.
Coach Corey. He's not Coach Corey no more. He's always gonna be Coach. Doing so many amazing things with our young people in BPS. You know what I mean? Definitely lucky to have a guy like
Definitely.
Corey in the building for BPS, man.
You know Corey.
He's doing amazing things.
Is he coming up?
Now Corey's downstairs. Yep. So shout out to Coach Corey. You know what I mean? Guys are out here competing. Hello.
Take what you want.
Yeah, we don't have
Take what you
food. We don't have food, but we got snacks.
want. We got.
No. It's help yourself, sister.
There's
Yes.
chips and stuff in the
You
box.
have a card?
On the table.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want one, please.
Now,
Yes,
what is
yes.
it that you do?
Massages, but I focus on.
Would you like to come on here and speak on that? You can
Come on, come sit right here. Come sit right here.
Yeah, like we here for the community.
We
To
park.
be put on the spot, I'm all nervous now.
Nah, you good, man. Don't even worry about it,
Like,
sister.
tell the community what you got
Yeah,
going
man.
Good evening, good afternoon, and blessings. My name is Karima. I am owner and licensed massage therapist for Soulscape Foot Spa and Massage. I am located at 2 Granite Ave in Milton,
Hey.
where I focus on foot health, providing foot soaks, foot reflexology, prenatal massages, general Swedish relaxation massages, hot stones.
Word.
So pretty much I focus on internal health, primarily through the feet.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, all this is all feet touching.
Yes.
Oh, I can't work there then.
You're not working there, bro. You just yeah. She's.
But again, it's the reason why I focus more on the feet now is because I noticed that's where most people reach their full state of relaxation.
Yep.
That's where most people become less tense because not everybody is open to be worked on,
Yep.
and having to get undressed for a full body massage. Not everybody is with it.
Yep.
So that's why I realized this is a nice niche. Let me go forward, and so far it's been
Dope. Absolutely. Listen. As we both are, well, he doesn't claim his chef no more, but being chefs, always being on your feet, definitely, like it's super important to absolutely take care of your feet.
The type of shoes that you had to wear, they were comfortable when you first put your foot in it, but
Word.
after what?
Yeah, them shoes grooves ain't working.
I can imagine.
It's tough. So it's definitely
I
something.
got that left toe.
Definitely something to do. I just got a pedicure a week ago.
Nice.
Like it's essential that you take
Exactly,
care
but
of your
see,
feet.
that's the closest that most of us pay attention to our feet.
Yep.
When we're
I
getting
agree.
dressed, it's if you even pay attention to your feet.
Yep.
So it feels great. It's a nice way to rejuvenate.
Yep.
And it kind of helps lift not only the tension but the weight that you carry on your feet.
Yeah.
Kind of the circulation works its way back
Yep.
up, so it kind of gives you a nice balance as well. So it was an area I had to get used to.
Okay.
I wasn't a fan working the feet when I first started this.
Right.
At the same time, it was
Why is that? You got to give us You gotta give us a small story there.
All walks of life.
So
No
you
pun
must have had
intended.
one of them stories like Man had.
Yo,
Somebody took
stop.
off their shoes and
Yo,
it just was
stop.
not correct.
So again, this was at the very beginning.
Dog,
of
what
my
is
career,
wrong with you?
But 13 years in, nothing shocks me. Nothing
No.
frightens me. It's
Cause I'm like, you had me come in there for a week, man. Listen, I'm talking cold ass shit. Listen, hey, you got
No
some toe
judgment.
jam in here? Nah, come on, I can't do this.
Yeah,
I can't do this.
this guy's messy, man. I'm telling
I'm
you,
just saying.
this guy's messy.
not toe jam.
No, we definitely need one of your cars
Yes, we definitely.
for sure. We definitely need one of your cars for
This
sure.
is neat. I like this.
Nah,
This
we-
is different.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you
No, I appreciate
pulling up,
y'all
talking to
for-
us. Even though you was shy at first, but see after a while, you listen, seasoned vet, seasoned vet after a while.
IG, we're also on Facebook. You know, the Grove Hall Podcast.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if that was the name on the T-shirt.
Yep.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep.
All right, well, Roxbury represent.
From Roxborough.
Yes.
Okay, so you fit perfect next to this.
1850.
Fit perfect next to this guy right here. You know what I mean?
Well, thank you, gentlemen.
No,
for your time.
appreciate you.
y'all.
Please let us get a car before you leave.
Oh, I will.
Please,
All right.
definitely.
So, yep, I got y'all.
But please help yourself. Absolutely. Please help
Thank
yourself. No problem. Word up. Shout out to the good sister from Soulscape, man, pulling up. You know what I mean?
Sir, yes, sir.
Rocking out with us, man. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Bro,
What's up?
not much. Not much. I'll be leaving you soon, though. But
Okay. All right, cool. Do your thing, man. Listen. Listen. We've been here for a little bit. I'm actually gonna take a little much needed break for a second, man. We're gonna take a break for a second. We've been rocking out for over an hour, 40 minutes or so. But we'll definitely be back on. Oh, excuse me. Give you like a little outro before we get up out of here. You know what I mean?
you know what? We gotta also start scheduling these walks. I know you used to do the walks over in Franklin Park.
Yep.
You know, we could probably get a crew of people that want to probably start getting in shape and whatnot. And you know, I'm real interested in taking walks over in Franklin Park.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we back at it.
Yeah, we could do it. We could do it Monday, man.
Monday.
We could do it Monday.
All right.
Obviously not tomorrow. 420 is tomorrow.
Yeah.
So no, we're not doing that.
Tomorrow's Sunday, anyways.
Yeah.
About to get higher than a kite.
Definitely.
Starting tonight.
You know what I'm saying? No question. Start when we leave here. Never mind. He's talking about later on tonight. So when we leave here, NBA playoffs is on right now too. So absolutely, man. But nah, man, we're gonna take a much needed break for a second, and we'll be back. Go for our podcast, broadcasting live from the 25 Unsigned Hype here at Emmanuel College. Shout out to the good brother Sleep. Yep. All the good people in the building. All right, we'll be back.